Brothers and sisters, leaders, elders, delegates, I greet you from afar. Though I am not seated in your majestic hall, my heart beats with yours. Distance cannot silence me. Silence in this hour would be complicity. Delay would be betrayal. And so I speak. When I received your invitation, I felt gratitude. Gratitude because Africa is too often spoken about, but rarely spoken to. Gratitude because this invitation recognizes that Africa is not a spectator. Africa is a participant. Africa is a partner. But with gratitude comes duty, a duty heavier than gold, heavier than protocol, for silence when dignity is crushed is surrender. Silence when injustice spreads is betrayal. Silence when sovereignty is mocked is treason against our people. I stand not as one seeking applause, not as one seeking approval. I stand as the son of a small nation, a nation that has tasted humiliation, a nation that has fought to reclaim dignity, a nation that has paid dearly for its sovereignty. And so I will not flatter you. I will not soothe you with easy words. I will speak plainly, because the time for polite euphemisms is over. Our people deserve honesty more than ceremony, courage more than rhetoric. Brothers and sisters, we are not gathered here for routine business. We are not here for signatures and photographs. We are here because a tremor has shaken the earth. It has shaken not only our institutions, but also the hearts of our people. From Marrakesh to Muscat, from Dar es Salaam to Damascus, from Ouagadougou to Doha. The tremor is felt. It has entered homes, markets, schools, mosques. It is spoken of in whispers by mothers. It is debated by students late into the night. It is cursed by workers in their sweat and labor. It was not a small incident. It was an insult to dignity, a violation of sovereignty, an outrage against respect itself. And you know the act I speak of? It has been replayed on every screen. It has been debated in every parliament. It has been analyzed in every newsroom. But what matters more than the act itself is how we respond. History will not only record the arrogance of offenders, it will record whether the offended rose with courage or shrank in timidity. The act itself will fade, but our reaction will remain as legacy. And so I ask, will we hide behind statements of regret? Will we call politely for restraint? Will we return home to business as usual? Or will we finally stand as a people of honor and say, enough, our people are watching. They do not measure leadership by eloquence. They measure it by protection. They do not measure solidarity by summits attended. They measure it by courage shown when dignity is threatened. They do not measure independence by flags flown. They measure it by decisions taken without permission from distant capitals. The choice is before us, another summit of ceremony, or a summit that marks a turning point, a moment when leaders became actors, when fragments became a community. Too long we have built palaces for meetings, but not foundations for self-reliance. Too long we have let outsiders write our doctrines, choose our friends, define our enemies, dictate our priorities. We have been spectators in our own theater. The script must change. Some of you preside over lands rich with oil and gas, vaults of gold, oceans of fish, fields of grain, youthful populations full of fire. Yet when dignity is threatened, hesitation rules. You speak of unity but act divided. You speak of independence but lean on patrons. You speak of honor but outsource defense. This contradiction cannot last. Burkina Faso is small. We have little. We have no oceans of oil, no mountains of gold. Yet when we chose to reclaim dignity, when we chose to stand upright on our own feet, we found strength that had been hidden. Sacrifice was demanded, but our soul was restored. If we, with so little, can begin this road, what excuse have great nations with vast wealth? Africa and the Arab world are bound by centuries of faith, by trade, by language, by migration, by culture. When you are humiliated, we feel it. When we are insulted, you must feel it. Our destinies are tied. Respect for sovereignty must be more than words. It is the lifeblood of freedom. Without it, a flag is cloth without wind, a palace without foundation. So I call you to build 3 pillars of dignity: self-respect, self-defense, self-reliance. Self-respect means one voice for your people and for outsiders alike. No double tongues, no serving as tools in foreign games. Self-defense does not mean aggression. It means credible deterrence. Institutions of your own, not borrowed shields. Self-reliance means building economies for your youth. Industries that transform your raw materials. Research that serves your realities, not imports of others. Dependence invites disrespect. Division invites manipulation. Timidity invites aggression. The world is shifting. Power is shifting. Those who cannot stand will be trampled. Leaders are not chosen to manage the status quo. They are chosen to transform it. This summit can be another page, or it can be the moment when timidity ended, when courage began. And know this, your youth are watching. They are not blind to hypocrisy. They are not deaf to excuses. They hunger for authenticity. If you show courage, they will follow you. If you show hesitation, they will leave you. And when youth leave, regimes fall like castles of sand. So let us pledge today, not another empty communique, but a real shift. Let us pledge to defend sovereignty as sacred, to act with unity when dignity is challenged, to stop undermining one another for foreign applause, to build economies rooted in our own soil, to protect our skies and seas with our own hands, to train our youth for our own industries, not for export. Imagine this, an Arab-African corridor of trade, powered by your energy, fueled by our minerals, built by our engineers, governed by our institutions. Imagine universities where your brightest minds and ours build technology suited to our realities, renewable energy, water management, digital defenses, innovation born from our soil. Imagine regional security doctrines written by your thinkers, funded by your treasuries, protecting your markets, guarding your borders, serving your people. This is not fantasy. This is necessity. What is lacking is not resources. It is will. Brothers and sisters, history is watching. Your people are watching. Africa is watching. The world is watching. They ask, will you drift or will you lead? Will you outsource or will you reclaim? Will you act as instruments of others or rise as authors of your own destiny? Outrage fades. Habits return. If you do not act now, this summit will become another performance. But if you act, it will be remembered as the day dependency ended, the day dignity returned. I close with this. Though absent from your hall, I am with you in spirit, for humanity, for sovereignty, for dignity. My voice may be distant, but my heart is near. Let us turn humiliation into strength, dependency into self-reliance, fragmentation into solidarity. May this summit be remembered not for ceremony, but for courage, not for protocol, but for breakthrough. May it mark the moment when leaders rose, when history turned, when dignity was restored. Thank you.